In the great kingdom of Azarah, the wise and learned ruled over the land. Scholars sat in high places, and the rulers only listened to those with great knowledge. The poor and uneducated were considered worthless, their voices silenced by the arrogance of the elite. One day, a great crisis struck the land. A mysterious plague spread through the city, striking down both rich and poor alike. The wisest doctors, the greatest scholars, and the most learned men gathered in the king's court, but none could find a cure. The king, desperate and afraid, declared a decree. "Whoever can rid my kingdom of this plague shall be richly rewarded." Many great minds tried. The scholars mixed their potions, the doctors wrote their prescriptions, and the philosophers debated endlessly, but nothing worked. Then a humble shepherd named Eli came before the king. He was a man of no great learning, dressed in simple robes, with hands rough from labor. The court laughed at him. "What can a shepherd know that we do not?" they mocked. Eli bowed and said, "Your Majesty, when my sheep fall ill, I do not use the medicines of men, but the herbs of the fields that God provides. I have seen this plague before among my flock, and I know a cure." The scholars scoffed. "Superstition! Folly!" they cried. But the king, having no other hope, allowed Eli to try. Eli went into the wilderness and gathered the lowliest of herbs, plants that the scholars had dismissed as useless weeds. He crushed them, mixed them with water from a small, forgotten stream, and gave the remedy to the sick. To everyone's astonishment, those who drank the mixture recovered within days. The plague vanished from the kingdom. The wise men, with all their knowledge, had failed, but the simple shepherd had succeeded. The king, humbled, knelt before Eli and said, "Surely wisdom is not in the minds of the proud, but in the hands of the humble." And so, the words of the scripture were fulfilled. God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.